Well, that looks like it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Outside the Fence, the live outdoor version here at Rockford Speedway. Joining me tonight, my sister Susan Deary. We're going to give you a quick update. If you haven't heard, great news came out this week from the Winnebago County Health Department. We have been granted permission, as they say, to hold events here at the Speedway. The great news about that, the bad news is currently we're under a limited seating program issued by the state of Illinois. We were able to provide a seating diagram. We'll have those available once you get here to the Speedway. That'll provide separated seating, almost did that, separated seating, 6 feet in between, social distancing. We'll go through all that here a little bit. We just wanted to get the word out, let you know Rockford Speedway is alive. We're back racing next Saturday night, June 27th. The full program from our opening night is that back in May 2nd, believe it or not, will take place that night. It'll be the NASCAR late models, the Sportsmen, American Short Trackers, Roadrunners, and the Bandits, all 5 divisions, next Saturday, June 27th. Ticket sales have now went live online. You're encouraged to purchase them online. It is a general admission seat for next Saturday's event. And again, we'll use the seating diagrams and social distancing in that portion. But we do encourage you to get your tickets online at rockfordspeedway.com. Click on the ticket link there. That'll get you right to tix.com. Purchase them online. Now, if you don't have computer access or you're unable to do that or don't like that, we will have them available at the gate the day of the event. Possibly we might do early ticket sales prior to that, but moving forward, we encourage you to get them online for our big opening night. Some of the rules that a lot of questions and calls have come in. Do you need to wear a mask to the Speedway? They are not required, however, they are recommended. So, and we're still working out the details on how the seating works out. We might have a masked-only section, was one of the thoughts, but all the food service staff and people of that nature will wear masks or have the protective plexiglass at the cashier stations and contact points. Some of the rules that they came up with were, at the end of the night, we'll exit by sections. They're just not wanting gatherings of people together. Seems pretty odd when you can go across the street to Menards and gather in their aisles, but let's not get political here, right? Let's keep going. The end of the night, again, you can exit by sections. We'll do that over our PA system. Also, no public into the pit area afterwards, which is really a big deal to me. So I posed the question to the health department on that, and I said, a lot of our families, our racers' families, are up in the stands. They're not allowed in the pit area during the event. So, yes, families will be allowed, but no public. So we will have plenty of guidelines, queue lines at our concession stands, the 6-foot dots on the ground. So we ask when you are here, please follow those rules. And unfortunately, we have to do that for a while. And if we don't, unfortunately, the state could come back in and say, this is enough, we're not going to do that. So we're fortunate we'll work within the guidelines that they have set out for us, and hopefully we'll have a big night, a great night. Susie, what do you got up your sleeve? You're pretty excited about this, huh?
Well, I just want to say that please be patient with us. As David likes to say, it's the new normal. Anyway, we're all just trying to figure it out, and just be patient. We have to change a lot of things as far as concessions. Food has to be wrapped. And
it's the Speedway dog.
Lexi. And anyway, just bear with us. We're doing the best that we can and taking it day by day. But we're racing.
That is a fact. Next Saturday night. And then people are certainly asking about the schedule. Where do we go from here? We have not released that schedule. We're working out the details. I do know the following weekend, Saturday, July 4th, we have the Big 8 Series here on a 76-lap late model feature that night. The American Short Trackers, Roadrunners, the infamous midnight ride of Paul Revere, and usually we do fireworks. So earlier you saw a taste of fireworks, a little bit of it. We are still in negotiations with the health department and the police department and the mayor's office to make that event happen. So we're planning on it, but I'm not telling you we're going to do it right now. The remainder of the summer looks kind of like we had said before. We'll pick up where we left off, most likely. We'll add here and there, maybe some Sunday events. We'll reschedule our Enduro. That was supposed to happen in April and then in May. So we haven't have those details for you, but plan on every Saturday night plus some special events through the end of the year if everything goes right. On a side note, the Big 8 Series has a double-header weekend coming July 4th. The Big 8 Series will be here at Rockford for the 76-lap late model event. And then on Sunday night, we will go to Slinger Speedway for the, I forgot the name. That race. It's Slinger, that one. It is the Big 8, yes. Prelude to the Nationals, thank you. There it is. Been a little rusty in this game after 9 months off, so that's exciting for the Big 8 Series. Our date in July for Hawkeye Downs, we'll announce that hopefully next week. Our date at Wausau State Park Speedway is still on. The question in the schedule there is the Madison Friday night, August 7th event. Madison Speedway currently still on lockdown in Dane County, Wisconsin, so that one's up in the air. And hopefully our fall schedule, everybody's up and running by then, where we crown our champion on the Big 8 Series. But the Rockford people are asking here, are the trailer races happening? And yes, we plan on doing everything we had, plus more. But unfortunately, I couldn't tell you exactly what's going to happen right now. We need the next couple of weeks to see how this new normal, as she calls it. I don't like that at all. But anyway, we'll see how that works out. Other than that, we do have coming this Wednesday night. Is it Wednesday night? We're doing our registration meeting here at the Miller Lite Pavilion.
6 o'clock.
6 p.m. You'll get your car numbers, NASCAR license, pit pads, all the other stuff. If you have not completed that, we've had a few of those sessions earlier this summer or spring, but we'll get that taken care of. Next Thursday night, we'll have another open practice, and then Saturday, pits will open up at 2 o'clock on the 27th, a little bit earlier. This year, you'll have to complete a COVID-19 waiver, which is if you do it once as a member, that's good for the year. The non-members or people that just come into the pits will have to do it each night. And there's also one for minors, anyone under 18 that has to sign that. So she had said earlier, you need to be patient. We're going to try and expedite things as best we can. However, there's some new rules that we got to follow by in the upcoming deal. Looks like our full staff will be back here at the Rockford Speedway. And Sue, what else do you know? Come on, what else you got up your sleeve there?
Is there any questions? Tap beer, going to be on tap? That was a question I got.
Yes, we will have Hemis again, and we will be able to refill them. That is...
we can't refill them.
Well, that's what he told me we could. Pricing, it's... In the real world, if there was no COVID-19, if you're not realizing, minimum wage is going up July 1st, and unfortunately, some of the pricing here in our concessions and the food prices have gone up too. So don't be scared. We try to make it affordable for everyone, but be aware that things are going to be different in that aspect. That's all I had on my notes, I think. Sue, what else you got? The limit on the number of fans. Okay. It actually worked out with the seating arrangements that we have. It'll be about 28% of our capacity. Both bleacher seating and main side will be open. And as it goes, we can have 6 people sitting next to each other. Then you need 4 chairs in between, and nobody in the front and nobody in behind those groups. So it'll be kind of a checkerboard pattern that we're recommending. We will have ushers and seating staff. We need to clean the handrails every hour as recommended by the Winnebago County Health Department. So you'll see a lot of effort, or different efforts, hand sanitizers everywhere, hot waters and bathrooms, and we'll have bathroom attendants available for that. So that is our current plan right now, and we're working with the health department to raise those numbers up. But we're lucky to get where we're at right now. So I'm not going to go too crazy with what we got. So the question become, how are points going to work? And you will get points, and they will be tabulated. Now, we have not heard from the NASCAR perspective how they're going to do the state and how all that's going to work. Our question here is some of our rookie drivers on a rookie status. If you declare as a rookie, you could only run up to 5 events in a year. And not become eligible for next year as a rookie. So we still haven't figured that one out either, because it's kind of it's all new to us, believe me. But there will be points. There will be a track championship. That's a great question, and it was, what do we do at the end of the night when we do payoff? And usually that's in the beer garden. And honestly, that's the first time I thought about that one. So most likely that'll move down to the concession like we've done at different events and separate them by division. The social distancing in the pit area, cars need to be 10 feet apart, race cars, and it lays out, as our pit area is laid out, our pit stalls are 10 feet wide, a 5-foot car, so it works pretty much normal on that. And the max of the people in the pits, they've said 10, and some facilities have been 5. So I'm going to go with 10 per team is what they're saying. But there's a lot of teams with only 4 or 5 guys, so I don't think there's going to be a big issue there. We're getting a few calls in or questions over the internet, and now Kyle's reading his phone and reading jokes and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, if you do have any questions, our office is operating now where everybody's back in their 9 to 5 daily. So, or if not, shoot us an email. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. We got power washers going over here. I got a race car ready to come out and practice. A nice, peaceful Friday night here at Rockford Speedway, but there's really a lot going on behind the scenes. We appreciate all our fans' support and hanging out and waiting this pandemic, as we call it, waiting it out for this racing to come back. Let's hope everything goes right, and 8 days, it'll be really, really exciting to see the excitement of the stock car racing right here at Rockford Speedway. Sue, you got anything to say before we wrap it up?
One more thing. We are not selling tickets in the office. Our office personnel will not have tickets. You have to either get them online or the day of the event at the box office. But our Speedway offices are not open for ticket sales.
For this event, as we get going.
Right,
so
right.
This is all new to us.
We talked about, like David said, doing maybe one night this coming week. Advanced ticket sales, we'll let you know.
Stay tuned. We'll probably be back next week with Outside the Fence. Is Spartamax still our sponsor on this great event? All right. We'd like to thank them for all their support. We've been quiet here on Outside the Fence for a while. Been a long time. Kyle still did some iRacing in the off season here and into the spring, and you still got that going, the Midwest racing? What time's that one? Oh, 9:45 tonight. I thought you said I-45. Gotcha. Check it out. Misfit Productions. Check in there for the videos, everything in the past. Hotshot Photography. Great photos. They've been here through all the practices and all the track rentals to get all the pretty new cars all on the internet and up for sale. If you need driver's cards or photos for your sponsor, check those guys out. They do a great job and big supporters of Rockford Speedway. So we're going to say good night from Rockford Speedway. Thanks, everybody, again. We'll see you here in 8 days. That's right. Here we go. Let's go racing.